Hi, my name is Justy and welcome to another episode of Jestycraft. Guys, I am finally in 1.14. All of the textures are the new updated textures. I honestly feel like I'm playing a different game, but also the greatest thing has happened. My original shaders that I've used since episode 1 of Jestycraft finally work again. For whatever reason, they didn't work in 1.13. So for all of the 1.13 episodes, I had to use an updated version of the shaders. And I explained this in the Aquatic Adventure episode. That was the first time I had to update them. And I talked about I was trying to get used to them, but I definitely prefer these. I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely hated the new shaders, but I felt like I had to use them because that was the only way I could play on 1.13 and use shaders. But now I can use my original ones once again. I will say this, I will use the updated shaders for the Nether and the End biome because those biomes do look a lot better in the newer version. But for the overworld, I will use my classic Jestycraft original shaders that I used to use because look at this, the colors are just so much brighter and more vibrant. I really like this so much better. But okay. Let's talk about this episode. I am currently standing in the field next to my house where I said I was going to build my barn. That is still the case, but I put the outline of the shape that I want down. I'm not going to show off the shape yet because I want that to be a surprise, but that's all this prismarine that you see. I always use a contrasting block. I say always, this is the second time I've done this. I did it on my horseshoe stable that I built in the shape of a horseshoe, and I'm building my barn in a specific shape as well, but I use a block that I can see on the map easily. But yeah, I put the shape down and I realized it's going to be so much bigger than I thought it was going to be, and I definitely do not have enough materials to finish this build this episode without having to go and mine for a few hours. And right now, while I have the time to record, I really want to get an episode filmed because I want to try my best to not have as big of a gap in between the Jestycraft episodes. For the past few months, I've been uploading Jestycraft very infrequently, and I want to try to upload it more frequently, obviously. So this episode, I'm going to do a smaller build, a build that I've talked about doing like a lot before, which is Yort's home. I'm going to build him a Hobbit hole inspired by Bilbo Baggins' house from Lord of the Rings. So with that said, let's just hurry up and get started. But actually, before we get started, right before I started this recording, a wandering trader spawned behind my house. It's stuck in the ferns. Apparently, a wandering trader can't cross a fern. Let me see. Is it still back here spinning in circles? Yeah, look at that. It's trapped in the ferns right here. This is where it spawned, and it hasn't moved since. It's been here for like 10 minutes now. So I don't know if you guys know this, but even if you name a wandering trader with a name tag, they still despawn after a certain amount of time. Even if you put them in a boat, they still will despawn. So they're not permanent. I'm gonna name it, but I'm just not gonna name it with a name tag. So whenever we see this wandering trader, it will be known as Wanda, the wandering trader. So I haven't checked her traits yet because I wanted to do it on camera. And from what I've seen from other people's videos, wandering traders usually have terrible traits. So let's find out what she has. Let me press F1 and let's see. So, oh wait! This is a new flower in the game. This is a Lily of the Valley. These only spawn in flower forest biomes. So I might want to get one of these. And all of, but for an emerald, look at that. Regular pack. I thought this was like at least the blue version. Regular packed ice for 3 emeralds. That's awful. All of this is bad. Wait, actually I don't need this. Cause I can just, there's a flower forest right next to the buckskin horses that we got last episode. If I go there and bone mill the ground, I'm pretty sure one of those will spawn in. They're not going to be there naturally because that flower forest was... Oh wait, she's moving. Wanda. Was it just because I didn't talk to her? She's literally been stuck in that, like, spinning. I thought she couldn't cross the ferns. Huh. Okay, I guess she just needed somebody to talk to, and then now she's gonna move around. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, that flower forest was generated in 1.11, so there aren't gonna be any natural Lily of the Valleys there. But if I bone mill the ground, I'm pretty sure they'll spawn in. So I'm gonna do that. But also, if you don't know, when they do despawn and respawn, their traits are different. So anytime she graces us with her presence, we will check her traits and see if she has anything better, even though I doubt it. But yeah, I'm just gonna let her go about her business and wander around, wandering Wanda. So, okay, let me get inside. I'm wasting too much time. Let's get inside and get the things we're going to need. So for this episode, as far as armor goes, I think I'm just going to put on my boots because I'm going to be right out, like right next to my house. I'm not going to be very far away at all. You can see it from my window. Let me just jump up here. Oh, maybe we can't see it. Can the chunk, there we go. The chunk's loaded in. So yes, that's my bridge right there. Yort is down there. Look at this also. In the new textures, the glass is so much clearer. There are far fewer particles in it. So my house looks so much more open than it used to. I love this. But like I said, the build that I'm going to do is inspired by Bilbo Baggins' Hobbit hole from Lord of the Rings. I looked at a picture of it and there are basically 4 colors that we need. We need a dark wood for the wood trim. We need bricks, obviously. We need like a light color, like a stucco kind of color, which I'm going to use birch logs for that. And we need the iconic green door. So I have all of those things. So for the wood, I'm going to use the darkest wood because I want a nice contrast against the birch. So I'm going to grab all of the dark wood variations that we have. Also, I have some fences in here because we're going to want to put a lot of details into this. So yeah, we'll get all of that. And terracotta is right here. I'm going to need bricks. I'm going to need way more than 28. So let's grab this clay as well. And I have some green dye. Here we go. So let's go ahead and make some green terracotta blocks right now for the door. How many can I get from this? 16. Is that going to be enough? I have no idea. If I need to make more, we'll just make more. Okay, I'm also going to need a furnace. So let me grab a furnace, some coal blocks, and let's go downstairs and get the birch. But yeah, so I'm just going to use those 4 colors, and I don't know if I'm going to try to exactly replicate it. Granted, I don't think we can because there are circles involved, and you can't really make circles in Minecraft. Let me grab this. Oh, by the way, I did this. I reorganized my storage room. I didn't reorganize it. I just kind of redesigned it to make more room for storage. I did all of that last episode while I was waiting for the thunderstorm. That's how much time passed. I had enough time to do all of this, and I got more levels by fishing and everything, and I repaired my stuff. So yeah, it was a lot of time. Where am I going? I need to go this way. So now that we have everything we're gonna need, let's hop on over to Yort. I feel really bad. Yort has been in this hole under the ground for nearly 100 episodes, and I've been saying I'm gonna build him a house, and I have not gotten around to doing it. But today is gonna be the day. The funny thing is, I named him Yort because Yort is troll spelled backwards, and he was initially going to be my troll under the bridge, which I guess he kind of could still be, but I've basically been trolling him by keeping him in this hole underground for nearly 100 episodes. But today is the day, Yort. You're going to get a home. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to probably speed this up. Oh, let me actually get on the land because I need to kind of dig into this hill here. So that way we have a fresh blank canvas to start with. And then I'll be back and we will start building together. So I will see you guys in a bit. Okay, I've cleared out a little area in the hill for building. That actually didn't take very long at all, but what I've been waiting for is for my bricks to smelt. But I made a mistake. As soon as I crafted these brick stairs with the crafting table, I realized there is a new block in the game called a Stonecutter, and you can use that to craft stairs much more efficiently. So let's actually make one of those. I have iron ingots in my ender chest, so let me just put that down here, and I just need 1. So there we go. And let me get my, is this the silk touch? Yes. Okay, so let's pick this back on up. So to make a Stonecutter, all you need to do is put an iron ingot in the middle and then 3 smooth stone underneath it, and you get a Stonecutter. So let me place this right next to the crafting table. So wait, are bricks even considered stone? I don't know. Let's find out. Yes, okay. I was like, wait, are bricks stone? So yes, if I click this, for every brick block, I'll get 1 stair. So look at that, 20 down to 19, 18, so it's 1 to 1. Versus if I craft this in a table for 6 bricks, you only get 4 stairs, which is why I had those 4 the first time. So yeah, it's much more efficient to do this in the Stonecutter. So I'm just gonna go ahead and craft a bunch of these. Let's just stack them up. I think let's go to 20. That should be more than enough. Okay, and let me go ahead and make an outline. So I want the door to be here. I centered this because I want it to be centered with the bridge. So Yort is right behind this cobblestone, but this is gonna be our door. So let me place, wait. I need a block between because we need the backing of it because that's going to make it green. Yeah, let's do it here. Okay, there we go. Actually, let's put the backing first. I think that'll, yeah, let's do that. So this is how we're going to get a green door. We're going to put this like so, and we're going to, oh, I guess I need more here. Because if I want to make, I'm going to try to make a circle with these bricks because Bilbo's house, the door is surrounded by a brick kind of border. Okay, I think that works. And am I gonna have enough green? I'm already down to 5. Let's see. Let's put this here and this here. And we're gonna need some more up here. So let's put that there, there, and in the middle. I think this might be enough. Okay. And like so. Let me back up a little bit. Like so. And we need a slab. So let me use the Stonecutter once again to get 2 slabs. Perfection. Okay, and let's put that in the middle. So look, we have a somewhat circular door. Why does this look, I feel like it looks kind of flat at the top. I think it's because this cutout down here, like if I had a slab down there, it will look better maybe? No, but I need to be able to walk in. Let me, hold on, if I direct these stairs a different way, hold on, let me see if this will make it look okay. 1 second. If I put these stairs to face this way instead, will this help? Uh-oh, but now my green is gonna show in the back. Hold on, let me see. I think that looks better. Because I think it balances out this little missing chunk down here. It's not a perfect circle by any means, but again, this is Minecraft. We can't really make perfect circles, but I think I like that better. But now, oh wait, this doesn't need to be green now because this brick here is going to be blocking it anyway. So yeah, let's remove those little corners. This is going to work. Okay, let me just come on up here, give that back, and give, oops, I fell. I didn't mean to jump clear over that, and get that back. Let me jump up here and get it. Okay, so next up, let's put the backing. So I got all of this birch because this is going to be our source of the kind of like stucco color. I don't think that needed to go that high. Let's just do it like so. I'm gonna have to redirect that. We're gonna come down here and let me break this. Where's my axe? Okay, let's get that back and let's put that like so. Okay, and let's do the same thing here. Let's put this up here so that way I can do this, and there we go. And then I'll just go down and get the ones that I need. Okay, I mean place the ones that I need. We're gonna leave a little border down here because Bilbo's house has a brick border. I need more bricks. I have 3 left. At the bottom there's like a little brick border as well. So let's do this. Okay, and let's use our axe. So I know this looks really bad right now, but look, with 1.13 we can use stripped wood, and that's literally the perfect, and look at this texture. Okay, this is gonna work really well. Okay, this is great, this is great, this is great. Let's come down here. I missed one, and let's just strip all of this. I don't think I need this. Let me break this. That doesn't need to be there. Okay, so now let me go ahead and grab my slabs. We need to kind of make the outline for the roof. So let me just, can I reach up here? Yeah, there we go. And I'll just touch the side of that. We'll do a 3 like that, and then a 2 because we want a gradual slope downwards, like so. Does that look okay? Yeah, oh, now that's showing. Wait, that doesn't need to be there because if I remove that, this will be covering whatever block it is anyway. Okay, perfect. I'm just figuring this out as I go. Let me remove these because they don't need to be there, and we can actually put dirt back there again. So let's do this, and oops, I didn't put the dirt in the right place. Here we go, dirt, and we can actually cover this up, and maybe I can like bring some dirt forward so that way it can kind of go over the top, and that way it looks like it really is embedded into the hill. Yes, okay, this is turning out really well. Let me grab some more bricks and let's make some, yeah, because we need some of these. Let's put this down here, and let's just fill in this little hole here. Oh, the squid is dying. Let me save it, get back in the water. It died. I tried to save you. I heard that sound. That's the one thing I don't understand, how they made that happen. With the new water physics, you constantly find like ink sacs littered along the border of the river because squid are constantly dying. But I tried to save it, but unfortunately it perished. We got the ink sac though. Okay, the sun is going down. Let me put my bed back down so I can sleep. I'm so happy I can just sleep whenever I want now again. I no longer need night cycle for anything right now. So we'll sleep as soon as we can. Okay, so let me get my fences down because also on Bilbo's house right here on top of the door, like there's some little posts with the wood that kind of connect. And yeah, that looks good. So I think I need to dig further out. Let me get my shovel. I didn't make this wide enough. Let's come in like so. And let's do that. And down. Oh, the shovel is way too strong. Like it's only efficiency. Oh, it's nighttime. It's only efficiency 3. Wait, I guess it's not dark enough. I'm not used to these shaders anymore. I got so used to the other ones. Granted, the other ones will be darker than this, but I used to know exactly when I could sleep. Why does it seem, I guess because I'm down in this little valley here, so it seems darker than normal. Yeah, let's just sleep now while I can. What was I doing? I was widening this area here. That's what I was doing. Let's put another brick here. And let's do the same thing on this side. And let's get our axe. I keep taking the things that I need out of... I don't need green anymore, so green can go. Let's keep our axe in our hotbar though. And let me get my stripped wood that's floating up here before it despawns. Thank you. And let's do the same thing over here. Let me step back and take a look at what we have so far. Okay, this is looking okay. Let's get some more wood slabs. And let's come down another one, because again, we want to keep this a gradual arch coming down. So just like I did my bridge over that way near the squituary, it's a 3, a 2, and then a 1. So that way we get a nice even kind of arch. Okay, and then on Bilbo's house, there's another little post here. So let me get my fences again and place this. Uh-oh, that does not connect. Oops. I guess we're gonna... That's not gonna work. I guess I need to come down lower or make it further out this way. Let me get it back first. So we do need a window here. There's like some little windows right above the door, like the border around the door. And I can't put bricks in here because then I won't be able to... How can I make this work? I don't know. Let's see. Let me get this stuff back. I'm going to test some stuff out and figure out what I need to do, and I'll be back in a bit. Okay, it's a bit later and I've made quite a few changes. I'm starting to take a departure from Bilbo's house. The build is still very inspired by it, but by no means is it going to be an exact replica. So I'm just going to show you what I've changed so far. So I raised the roof up a little bit because the window design that I wanted to do just didn't fit with how low the roof was at first. Also, as you can see, half of this is wood. I think I like the wood trim better. The brick just looks a lot too busy. I think because it's two separate colors, the red and the white, versus this is solid brown. Well, it's not solid, it's like different colors of brown, but it's still, my eyes accept that it's solid because it's brown. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and make this wood instead. Also, this window design that I'm doing, I did something similar in the squituary. I'm gonna put sea lanterns in here and it's gonna make a window pane pattern, and I think that's gonna be really, really cool. So also, I do not like these posts. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do about these posts, but this is not the answer. This looks awful to me. But let me just remove that. I'm okay with these above the door, but like, I don't want that on the side. So another thing, Bilbo's house is like a little narrow kind of entrance here. As you can see, I extended the ends and I made it more of a steep curve. Bilbo's house doesn't do that. The like hill overgrows it, or it's like moss and grass and stuff overgrows it, and then you can see more of it over here. I'm not gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna make this one part the front of the house, and that's gonna be it, and everything else is just gonna be inside of the hill because that'll be easier for one. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, since I keep changing my mind and changing things, I'm just gonna go ahead and get something that I like, and then I'll come back and talk about what I did, and we'll go from there. So I will see you in a bit. Okay, it's a while later. I've made quite a few changes, but I finally got this to a point that I'm satisfied with. So what I did, I added a spruce log up here. I did dark oak at first, but the dark oak actually didn't match as well as the spruce does, so I changed it to spruce. I also changed our dark oak fence post to spruce fence post because I added some dark oak stairs behind here because I was trying to create some interesting shapes for more visual interest. And when it was the dark oak fence post, it kind of blended in with the backing, so you couldn't really see it. So I wanted it to kind of stand out. So yeah, I changed it to spruce, and I also added a little spruce fence there. I did the sea lantern trick that I said, so it looks like a little window pane in there with light emitting from the inside of the building. And yeah, I think it looks pretty cool so far. I haven't done the interior yet. We're gonna make a very simple interior for this episode, but in the future, I have an idea for the full interior, and I'm gonna save that for a different episode because it's gonna require me to go out adventuring. So yeah, we're gonna save that for later, but for today we'll build a very simple interior for York. And yeah, all that's left now is decorating. But before we get to that, we need to go to the squituary and add in a new subscriber for today. Oh, I forgot about this. I added the new lanterns in the jungle, so at night the jungle looks so cool. I guess I'll wait for night so I can show you that at some point. I just got finished talking about how I didn't need night for anything for this episode, but I definitely want to show you guys the jungle at night. Oh, by the way, Echo is still alive. He's in here somewhere. Echo? Oh, I hear him. I heard him like do a little So, oh, hi Creeper, I didn't even see that. I nearly got blown up, I guess, a while ago. Okay, but today's subscriber that we are adding is Apple. Apple is actually one of my Wishcraft buddies. She's a fellow YouTuber. I met her through Wishcraft. She just recently crossed 1,000. Whoops, I fell in the water. She just recently surpassed 1,000 subscribers. So huge congratulations to Apple. I'm gonna link her channel in the description. Be sure to go over and check her out. But yeah, I chose this fish for Apple because it's a red cichlid. And it's red and white, and it was the closest thing that looked to an apple. Oh wait. Oh yeah, it's red. I guess the water just made it look like it was purple. For a second, I was like, I'm pretty sure I picked the red fish. Okay, let me put this water bucket in here. Apple also left some really cool names for my skeleton horses that we got last episode. So I'm gonna name 2 of the skeleton horses now, some of the names that she suggested. I'm still gonna name the 3rd one myself, but I still haven't thought of anything that I like so far. But let me just get into the horse stable. I guess I can use another rocket to make this go faster, and we'll land right here. I put the name tags in this room, also with my iron golem. This is Iron Golem Santa. This is the golem that we put in the sleigh for the Christmas episode. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him, but I have him in here for safekeeping for now. Okay, so the first name that I'm gonna name one of the skeleton horses is Xyla, which is short for xylophone. I really like that idea. And also Hallow. I obviously like the name Hallow because the Deathly Hallows, and this horse is a deathly horse. It's a skeleton horse. So here we go. Let's put Xyla and Hallow. Welcome to Jestycraft. The one with the saddle is the one that I'm gonna name later. Okay, so I think for the decorating, I'm already anticipating myself changing things so many times. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm going to get an entire kind of decorating scheme down in between like the cut, and then I'm gonna take it all apart, and then we'll do it all together so you can kind of see what I came up with. I think that'll work better than me just doing what I've been doing, because as you can see, I'm very indecisive and I keep changing everything. So yeah, I guess I'll catch up with you guys later. Okay, it's quite a bit later. I have my decorations ready to go. I wish I could say I came up with something very innovative. I did not. Everything that I have is very basic, and I'm sure you've seen it before, but I do think it gets the job done. So before we get started with that, I do want to show you guys this. I placed these lily pads in the water, and I learned that if there's only one block of water in between them, you can just walk over them. The game like automatically bounces you up to the next one without having to jump. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm assuming this is new for the aquatic update in 1.13 because it has to do with the new water physics. But yeah, let me know if you guys knew about this, because I certainly did not. So yeah, I've been having fun just kind of walking across the lily pads. Okay, let's get started. I want to place these 2 grass blocks here. We're going to place some leaves on top, and we're just going to make a little planter. So if we put these spruce trap doors around it, it'll look like a little basket. And yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. I have some stone buttons. I'm just going to place them in different kind of directions, and these are just to look like little pebbles along the ground. I think it just adds more detail. Next up, some crops. Yort obviously needs some food, so we're going to plant him some beetroots, some potatoes. Let's give him some carrots and some wheat, and let's grow it all up with some bone meal. Speaking of bone meal, I went to get some of the new flowers. I bone milled inside of the plane to get the cornflower, which I'm sure you've seen in my inventory by now. But I actually had to buy this lily of the valley from Wanda. I went to the flower forest and I bone milled in there. I didn't get a single lily of the valley. I used an entire stack of bone meal and not a single one of these spawned in. So I was like, oh, it looks like I'm gonna have to spend an emerald for a lily of the valley, just because I really wanted to incorporate the new flowers into the build. So let's put this pot here and we'll put the cornflower there. Okay, next up, the peony. I'm just going to place this back here, and that brings in some pink, which we don't have yet. Yes, now we have some different colors happening. The door. I'm using trap doors because villagers can open doors, and obviously I don't want York to escape. The reason I'm using acacia is because I like it because it's really transparent and I can see inside. Let me actually remove this dirt. It doesn't need to be there anymore. So look at this. With the new features, for me to get in here, if I just walk in, I can't. I have to shift to get in. The reason I put this carpet here is because York, he can't get out. If that carpet isn't there, he'll get stuck right here. But if he's right here, I can't get out. Like, he'll walk out and then I'm stuck behind him. That happened at one point, so I had to put water here to get him back here. So I just put this here so I can get out so he's not blocking the door. But yeah, inside here we're gonna give him a green bed and we're gonna add a lantern. I'm gonna put the bed here and let's add a lantern at the top, and this torch doesn't need to be here anymore. You're welcome, York. Now you can sleep comfortably. Oh look, he loves it. He's already on the bed. Perfect. Let's close this. Next up, the acacia buttons. So I only made one of these and I wanted it to look like a little doorbell, so I wanted to place it there. But while I was like testing stuff out, I accidentally placed one because I was on the wrong side of my inventory, and I placed it on the brick. And look at how cool that looks. It actually matches the brick really well, and it looks like one of the bricks is kind of protruding out of the wall a little bit. So I think that adds a cool feature. So I'm gonna place them everywhere I can. I can't place them right here because this trapdoor blocks the full block. Same thing there, but I can place the rest of these three right here, and I think that's a cool little detail there. Okay, I have two more lanterns. I'm gonna place one here above the door and another one up there. And now the last thing we need to do is add vines everywhere, but I'm gonna do that off camera and then we'll come back and I'll show you. But we're not done there either. I'm sure you see this path. I'm gonna explain that later, but remember a few episodes ago when I said I was going to bring more biomes to my area? I'm planning to transform this area into a different biome. Any guesses of what it could be? I guess you were about to see in a few seconds after I cut to it, but I'm gonna get to work and I'll be back shortly. Okay, that took way longer than I thought it would, but it was definitely worth it. I might make this biome a little bit bigger later on, but for right now, we're just gonna look at it how it is at the moment because, like I said, it took quite a while. So I transformed Yort's home area into a roofed forest, and I added the hanging lanterns under all of the trees because roof forests are notorious for mouse spawning underneath them because they're so dark. But they won't spawn in this one, so we just go over the river, through the woods, and to Yort's house we go. I have a little path right here that I connected to the main path, and it's a single block path because I thought it was kind of cool to have just a narrow little path. It's kind of hard to get down here with all of these vines that I placed, but it's doable. It's doable. And then we end up down here at Yort's home. Let me show you guys from across. Oh, I forgot I could have just walked across the lily pads. It looks like this. I have vines everywhere. It looks very mossy and overgrown. I am kind of obsessed with this. Oh, I added these little hanging lanterns under the bridge as well. But this area looks so cool. If I just get in the water here, I'm just gonna swim out. Oh, by the way, so many squid died in the making of this video. I'm just gonna put that announcement out there. Let me look at my inventory. Oh, I think I put off the ink sacs at home already. But yeah, so many died when I was doing this. I tried to save them, but I couldn't. Let me get back over here on this little island and just turn around and just let you guys see how cool this looks. Look at this. It looks so like magical. I don't know. I really like this. I should have gotten a boat and then I could have just, okay, well, didn't think about it. I'm just gonna walk. So I can go kind of fast because I do have Depth Strider boots. Yeah, you come in here. What I'm thinking, so I said I was gonna explain this path here later on. What I'm thinking I'm going to do, Yort is a nitwit, and remember we're collecting one of every single type of like mob in the game, so Yort will be our regular nitwit. I'm very curious because I have a feeling that in a future update the nitwits will have a purpose, but until then he'll just be kind of useless. But he's our friend. We love him. He'll stay in here. It'll be good. But yes, this path, I'm planning to extend this around this entire little water area here, and I think I'm gonna make more little hobbit holes in these hills right here, because then we can go ahead and get a Vindicator and a Voker, and like the Illagers can live here because they do live in like woodland mansions in this type of biome. So yeah, but yes, no mob spawning here because again I have all of these lanterns here. I'm planning on extending this river, so the hobbit holes are gonna all be around this little area here. I'm not gonna make them go any further than that. And then right here, I'll put a little bridge across to get back to this side. And like I said, that little path will kind of come all the way around through here. I'm probably gonna have to remove some of these trees, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna extend this river. It's really close to the next part where it can join. It's right across this little bend here. Yeah, so I'm gonna extend this. This won't take very long at all, but I'm gonna do that at a different time though. Okay, so the sun is going down. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let it turn to night, and then I'm gonna fly around and show you guys what everything looks like at night because it looks really cool. So I'll see you as soon as it gets dark enough. Okay, the sun has set, the moon has risen. I'm here on the tallest tree in the Squidtuary at the jungle section. And yeah, we're just gonna do a fly around so I can show you guys what it looks like at night with all of the lanterns. I do want to show you this. This is the forest. It looks so cool. It's like glowing. I need to come up with a cool name for it. So leave some names in the comments of what we could call that area, like the glowing forest, or we can't call it the twilight forest because that actually exists and that's something else entirely, but we need to call it something cool. So yeah, leave some interesting names in the comments. Okay, let's just jump down here and let's fly around the Squidtuary. I am planning on adding more lights. There's not as many as I thought there were when I kind of looked, but yes, I have lights all in the trees. I'm gonna put lights all around the border of this as well. I didn't do that yet, but I did it in the jungle at the top, and it looks really cool. It looks like fireflies just kind of sparkling and glistening in the jungle. Okay, let's go this way, and now we're gonna fly through the roofed forest. I'm really obsessed with this section. It looks so magical. I really like this so much. But we're just gonna come through here and out we go. And let's do one more pass through coming back from this direction. And let me just be very careful that I don't hit anything. There we go. So I'm gonna land right here in front of yours house. Actually, look, he's sleeping. Oh, they sleep with their eyes open? That's creepy. I never realized that. Let's just close these doors and let's just let him stay there. But okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I don't have anything else to show at the moment, but I think everything that we did turned out really, really well. So if you did like the episode, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye!